Aw, man. Why you break? Oh, I know why it broke. Because I didn't update it. There we go. Hello. Hoping more people will join. I doubt it though. I just want to see where we're at. Audio wise, you can see that my voice is a little loud. Oh my god, 4 viewers. Oh my god, we're making it out of the trenches with this one. Who else is out there? I like that I can see the chat in OBS now. It's really nice. I can see that there's 4 of you. Don't be afraid. I mean, if anybody is there watching, I would like to know what the audio is like. I mean, according to Speak. That ain't working out very well. You know, having the stream or having the chat in the actual stream is a little pointless because A, you guys can have it up, and B, I also have it in OBS. So, might get rid of that. Just do. Although it doesn't look too bad. This will be nice to have stuff like this set up. How's the audio? Oh my god, we're up to 8 views. Oh my god. On this shitty little thing. I feel like I can't listen to the audio myself, but I feel like it might be too loud. I don't know for sure though. I am a very quiet talker though, so I don't know. Might have to turn myself up. I do have a game window, however I don't have it set up for anything yet. We might do another stream later too if Eric shows up. But I do have Discord set up too, but I don't know if I don't think it'll capture my audio. I think it'll just capture the output of Discord, which I'm hoping is the case. We'll see. I wish I could see what the chat was, or like how many people who was watching, but can't. It is kind of nice though to have the chat in OBS, so I can see everything that's going on. I also have a YouTube control panel here, so I can see the viewers and all that jazz. I gotta make sure I have the browser open, or else the music stops, which is no fun. It says we have 754 dropped frames, which isn't terrible. Still says 2.5% of the frames are dropped, so that's not terrible. CPU usage is good, frame rates are solid, everything appears to be going well. Just trying to test out some stuff here. I mean, I could try to play a game, but it might be a black screen for a second or two. Let me see how it runs if I bring up Train Simulator. Or not Train Simulator, but Trains. Alright, start Trains. Get rid of the launch window. Wait for Trains to actually boot up. Watch as my CPU has a meltdown. Hopefully not. Alright, OBS, you need to swap to... You need to swap to this monitor. No, I want OBS on that monitor. Thank you. Apologies for kinda corny stream starts, but I'm having weird issues. Message restriction TSP does chance, but I can still send messages. Oh, odd. I'll have to look at that, Jetstorm. I'm not sure. That is odd. Let me... Hang on. Let me look at Discord. Let me see why that would be. Are you under any warnings? That would say. Yes, that's why. You are under warning 1. Let's just give you Brakeman back. There you go. Should be good now. It was because you were under warning 1. That's why. According to everything else, that's why. Alright, let's see now if I can set up this game. Game capture, specific window. There. Are you going to work? Oh my god, it works. Yeah. Oh my god. See, now we're having an issue where the screen is not exact. Like, it's not exactly fitting. So, I think what we're just going to do is this. We're going to do that. We're going to do transform, center vertically. There we go. Now you can see the whole window, but it's got a little black on it. Okay. We're just going to see how it runs. CPU is not doing too bad. GPU is not doing too bad. How is the audio? Is the audio awful, terrible, good? How is it? I mean, because if this works, I might just, might just keep it going. Audio's good. Am I too loud? I actually have no idea what the game is, how loud the game is going to be. It's probably going to be really quiet for you guys. Yeah, you guys are going to have to tell me if I'm too loud or if the music's too quiet or what, because I can't hear it. So, and according to OBS, the stream is still doing good. So, up to 17 viewers. Awesome. You know what? We're just gonna play a little bit. We're gonna see how long before it just dies. So, let's go into when we play on V3. Hi, Eric. Stinky. You're stinky, Eric. Think I can't see your chat. See, this new OBS update, is great. Like, it's great. I can see the chat. I can see, like, I can see everything. I can see how the stream's doing in OBS. Like, it all just connects back to YouTube. It's great. It's great. Right now, I'm just waiting for Hatchet Creek V3 to load in. I don't expect to get many views because, you know, I don't have anything. Actually, can I change the name of the stream from this? From the YouTube live control panel. I wonder if I can change the name of the stream. Select stream. I don't think I can. No, I can't. That sucks. That really sucks. Let me see if I can change it in here. I don't think I can. I think I have to open up actual YouTube Studio. So, no, it doesn't look like I can. Oh my god, the game loaded. Look at that. So you guys are going to have to tell me how the game runs. I mean, obviously on my computer it's going to run perfectly fine, but I don't know how it's going to run for you guys, so you'll have to tell me. Because even the preview is, like, fine, so you'll have to tell me how it runs. Gonna try and not let my game wig the hell out either. Settings. Little flex. Yeah, just a little flex. I mean, you can see my settings aren't up that high, so I mean, not a huge flex, but what do we want to drive? What do we have in the shop? We got an American, a Shay, that thing, and the Northerns. Let's do. Actually, hang on. TSB. Let's do inside frame. Let's do that. Running smoothly. Graphics are flawless on my end. That is awesome to hear. Love that. Love to hear that. I think maybe getting this computer was actually worth it. Alright. That. No, I want the tender. Alright, we're gonna. Inside? No, I want outside. Outside. How is the music? Because nobody's really answered me on the audio. Outside frame. By the way, these Mikados in this prairie will be coming eventually. I'm still things on them I gotta fix. So, audio in terms of mic is fine. Can't even hear the music. Alright, let me turn up the music a little bit. Let me restart it. Alright, how's that, Nick? I'd like a little bit of music in the background, not like a lot. I don't want it to be like deafening, but I still don't know how loud the game's gonna be. Yeah, honestly, I might get rid of it from the game capture. Yeah, I might get rid of it from the game capture, but then again, I don't know how loud the game is gonna be, so I don't want to just suddenly have music. Alright, you know what, maybe we'll do a double header with the prairie and the... We'll do a double header. Yeah, this pack will be coming out eventually on the Switchback too, because Braum gave me permissions to use his texturing and everything on these. Or no, not the switchback. These have to go. Actually, I think these do have to go on Huntington because I am things, and I think only Braum has the permissions. So hopefully these will be going on THS at some point. But anyways, let's see. What do we got in the yard? We do have gondolas. Good. Also, you know what? I think we should go over the fact that this is Hatchet Creek V3. I'll just quickly scoot along. It is still a work in progress. It's not even remotely close to being done yet, but as you can see, I've been working on the downtown quite a bit, actually, trying to work on it, trying to get it updated into the quote-unquote 1960s, early 70s is what V3 is supposed to represent. So as you can see, the entire station layout has changed to reflect tourist operations. And we've got over here, we've got a new water tower, new pump house for the water system. We've got the freight depot, which is moved, which is now home to a model railroad association. We've got a little display track for just miscellaneous stuff. The station has moved to the opposite side of the tracks. I can see this little diner. This diner asset will be replaced because it looks yuck. I replaced the firehouse and removed some of the buildings and replaced it with some parking around town. What else? Not much in terms of the town itself has changed. The church is gone from here. I think there was a church there. Trying to think. Some of the vehicles are different. Wildly, I think overall the route's gonna remain the same. I think that there's a newer drive-in asset. I'm not sure. I think there is, but I want to replace this if so. Also, there's a new road here, which leads back to, I don't know, I don't think this is in V2, but it leads back to the old, East Broad Top interchange. So this is where the East Broad Top came in. This is where the loadout was. It is now a road access only loadout, which means that everything goes out by road. And the railroad just brings in the hoppers and it dumps into the stays here. You know, but something I did do was gotta work on some of these trees. I think when I updated some of the trees, it got kind of messy back here. But there are some old ties here, and I did keep the old tunnel back in here. You know, just gotta work on cleaning that up a little bit. Oh yeah, some of these trees definitely need moved back. But largely the route is overall the same. In some ways it has changed drastically, and in some ways it still needs to change. Originally this track here was where the diesel loadout was going to be. Hey there, Train Boy 6010. Originally this is where the new diesel stands were going to be off this little track here, but I decided just to keep it. I decided to move those, and this is just going to be for a locomotive waiting track for outbound trains or something like that. The loadout for the coal loadout, I rebuilt that so it makes a little more sense. So they could actually fit a unloader in there, so it actually looks better. In my opinion, it looks better than it is in V1 and V2. But yeah, that's largely it for this area. Oh yeah, there are some buildings missing from over here, just because again, this is supposed to represent early to mid-preservation era, so that's why it's missing there. Moving up the line, oh yeah, I mean, obviously, I guess I should mention, one of the obvious changes is the trees to the route. That is one thing that's changed a lot, are all the trees. It looks a lot better in my opinion. I tried to mix in the 3D trees with the 2D, or the 3D trees with the 2D trees. I don't mind it. It's not great, but it's not terrible either. I didn't change any of the grasses or anything like that. It's just, that'd be too much work. I mean, look at this. But starting to move out of Hatchet. Again, there are still some areas where I gotta work on the trees and that. Largely I did, and most of the line I did, but some of the areas it's still going to be work done, and some of these little scenes like this still need updated. There's still, you know, work being done. These cars probably need changed a little bit. But all this through here is pretty much original, the same. This area is going to get a little bit of a revamp at some point. I do want to work on these bridges a little bit, potentially. So there's that. What else is there? This area, oh yeah, this is going to get completely redone. This little dirt road here is going to get redid a little bit. This area is fine. It might get a little more, might change the ground textures a bit more. These pumps are pretty much going to stay from V2. Not much is going to change on that front. Just trying to think what's really changed. Oh yeah, so here we are coming into East Union. This is the east, as you all know. This does have an actual name now. This trestle does have an actual name. I can't think of what it is off the top of my head. I have named it. I think it's Sidling Hill Trestle, I think is what I named it. But if you notice, there are different styles of bridge here, and that is because in the history that I've written for Hatchet Creek, which will be available at some point, I don't know. These parts of the trestle are actually rebuilt because there is mine subsidence underneath the trestle. So, because the ground underneath the trestle was shifting, the state forced the line to go ahead and rebuild parts of the trestle that were seemingly slipping into the ground. So that's why that is like that. Again, a few bits and bobs have been removed from here, like the old truck and stuff. This is largely the same. You still have the end of the line right here. I do want to work on this bit of track, try to make this a little bit more visually interesting. We do still have the lake here. We do still have the rest of the line in place. Well, not in place, but we do still have the rest of the old track bed here at Norman with the little display kind of abandoned wagons. Do have the tunnel here, which I need to board up and everything. Work on that a little bit. Clinton is no longer a mining town. It is just a straight up, basically a camp. So over here is like the camp administration building, kind of, sort of. I need to work on it a little more. But basically, it's like a ghost town that was renovated into a campsite. So all the old miners' huts were rebuilt into like vacation cabins. So like you can go and stay in not Mahoning. Shoot, what did I name them? What is the name of this town? I don't remember. I don't think it'll tell me. Clinton, that's it, Clinton. But overall, it's still largely the same. Still got the loadout. Loadout's still here. I thought about doing some reskinning to this, trying to make it weather it up a little bit, but I just decided against it. I did change the track here to be like rusted. So you gotta remember, this would have been abandoned for just about maybe 30 years by this point. Not 30 years. 20 or 15, somewhere in that range. But you can still see the old track bed. See, that's what I love about this. You can still see the old track bed in the woods that comes up to the tunnel here, this end of the tunnel. So, you come back into Norman, and same things with Norman. It's just another little campsite town where you can access. I want to put in road access from down here up over the hill to Norman, and then I need to put in road access up from Hatchet Creek to Clinton. Then going back the other way down the line to East Union. So East Union Station is largely unchanged. I think these are new water towers, I think. But the immediate surrounding station area is pretty much different. We've got a new engine house, a new 2-road engine house, which is where the sole remaining Mikado is. There were 2 Mikados that were saved, but the second Mikado is used for parts. So this is the only operational one, and it stays here at East Union, at the old engine house. So we've just got like this little spur, which used to be an industry spur, is now just used for miscellaneous car storage slash display pieces. And this whole area where the meat packing plant and the hotel was are now all parking space for the railroad. Because most days, because of the hill coming up from Hatchet Creek, most trains actually end here at East Union. There are 2 trains that start from East Union each day. There's 1 train that runs from East Union to Hatchet Creek. With an exceptional, so there's 2 trains. I'm trying to think of what I wrote down actually. There are 2 trains that come up and do the whole line from Hatchet to Nesquehoning. Then there is 1 train that goes from Hatchet to East Union. And then I believe there are also 2 trains a day that run Nesquehoning to East Union. So there's quite a few services that run on this line. But then again, you know, we have the motive power. We've got enough Northerns for it. So, you know, and being micro EBT, you know, we have the shop facilities to maintain them. So again, we've got the big open spaces in here. I was debating turning this more into a marshland. Potentially. We'll see how it goes. Not much has changed through here. I'd say not much through the cutting. Now this is a big area that I think a lot of people are really gonna love, is the new Mahoning. In the previous renditions of this route, Mahoning was in a rebuild state from a forest fire, was the running theme of it all, and that this was going to be a forest fire town that had been just like demolished by it. However, we are now probably 35 years on from the fire. We're in the scene is probably set early 70s. Excuse me. It's probably set early 70s. So what's actually happened is this is now part of a state forest, and as such, the state forest, I should just say, the state of Pennsylvania has come in and worked alongside the Hatchet Creek Railroad and actually turned this into a cabin town yet again. So people can come and they can rent these cabins. There's here like administration office. They can come into town, rent the cabins, you know, see the old church. I did keep the cemetery, just, you know, because why wouldn't you, really? And there is a little maintenance of way sighting here. And actually, from here, because the maintenance sighting is on a level grade, you can actually see the gradient coming through Mahoning here, how steep it is. Coming up. And the station here is actually not original. This station was built in 1967 by the state in Hatchet Creek. I don't remember what station it's based off of. It's again just a Dorsey asset like the rest of them. But it is said that the state of Pennsylvania and Hatchet Creek worked together to build this new station so that people at the campsites could get on the train and ride the train. You know, we do still have the water tower, although it's not really used with the Northerns. It's more so for like the Prairie and the Mikado and the Americans, the Moguls, and that kind of thing. So we do still have the way hut here, section house, and everything. I really like Mahoning. I really think that this is a nice little area now. So. Alright, moving on. This is where I got rid of some of the grass. I'm reworking some of the grass in this area because I'm trying to make the right-of-way not so overgrown as it was. In some places it is, in other places it's not. The scene is pretty much the same. This is all pretty much the same through here. I don't think there's a whole lot there that I'm really going to change because this out through here wouldn't really change. I'm trying to think what else. Also, if anyone from Trainsforge does see this, which I extremely doubt they will, can we have some new steel trestles for 30-inch, please? I'd really appreciate that. Because these ones from Colorado are really looking their age, so. I also got rid of all the grasses under here, because I want to redo the supports for this bridge. I think I started to do it over here, although maybe I haven't yet. But I want to use different concrete supports than what I was using. I just didn't really care for it, but there's the outlook over the waterfall there. You can see the trains going by there. And then we have Crystal Lake. Crystal Lake is going to get yet another transformation. It's already been started, really. I got rid of all these houses through here, so I gotta get rid of the driveways and this little road here. Basically, this is gonna become just a straight up campsite, with beach access, basically down to the creek, or down to the lake, I should say. So just got some boaters out and about out here. So let's see, what else is there? So, oh yeah, I guess I should probably talk about this. So this is actually the one remaining structure, well, besides the station area, is the original owners, like, not owner, but like the head of the railroad, the head of the Hatchet Creek Railroad. This was his house, and later in its life, in preservation era, it was turned into a coal miners museum / bed and breakfast. So the entire downstairs is like a gift shop / mining museum, and then the entire upstairs and this like attic bit here is all like bedrooms that people can stay at, and just enjoy the region. So moving on from there, again, this all through here is a little different. I deleted a lot of the grass blinds in some of this area, just to try and get it to look a little less overgrown. There is still there is still some work being done on this. As you can see, I had to redo the tunnels here and stuff because of how they transitioned into 22. But there's still work to be done through here. The mine itself here at Nesquehoning by now probably would have been closed. Although I'm gonna keep it active. This area needs to be a little bit more wooded. I'm gonna work on making some of the replacing some of these trees, making them look a little older. Let's see. Still got the spur up here to the old where the log camp used to connect. And actually, one of the interesting things that I did was I didn't remove any of the ground texturing from this area. So it actually, if you like, if you were to, I thought like if you stumbled into this area or whatever, like looking around or whatever, you'd be like, oh, it used to be here. So we just kind of, just like a little exploration kind of thing, like a background history to the route. And then we come into Nesquehoning, which really hasn't been touched yet. This is a big project I gotta do. I see a missing ground texture there. This is gonna be a really big project because this entire area over here has to change. I gotta get rid of all these cattle docks, the spinnery or whatever this was here. And really, I mean, that's kind of it. I'm okay with the town. The town's alright and all that. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it for Hatchet Creek V3. Oh, I think this might be new. I can't remember if this was new or not, but there is a hotel up here, in case it is. I'm not sure if it is or not, but this farm might be new here. I'm not actually sure. I haven't looked at the other versions of Hatchet in forever, so. Yeah, so nothing really here has changed at all at Nesquehoning. I do want to make changes to this engine house. I want to change it. I want to change this little engine fueling facility area up. Change this sand house probably. But yeah, so that's Hatchet Creek V3. Some ways it's changed a lot, in some ways it hasn't. You know, it's still some good bit of stuff to do. So, does anyone still there. I see we dropped quite a bit of viewers. I see we just lost someone else. Which again, I wasn't really expecting a lot of people to watch this anyways, so. Let's see. Let's drive. Let's do that. Unpause. Back to Hatchet. Now we have to see how the audio is in game. So I'm gonna go ahead, kill the music. Just gonna pause that. Okay, so we'll see how the audio is for this. Okay, so it looks like it's a little bit louder than me, so I'm just gonna bring that down. There. Now it looks to be about on par with me, so now we're just gonna lower it by a few more decibels. There we go. And that should hopefully be enough so you guys can still hear me. And go post that. So if anyone can still hear me, I'd appreciate if you say it in chat what the audio's like. Alright. And these do have okay, awesome, Nick, thanks. So these do have the scripting from Braum, where if you turn off the headlight, the dynamo shuts off. If you turn it on, the dynamos come on. The only thing that these don't have is the cylinder steam effects, because in the what was it? I believe it was the something with the scripting. The tags in the scripting for the cylinders weren't right. So unfortunately, I just removed those. But overall, it's still the same old engines that we had before, just with, you know, the new scripting. So we'll just go ahead and do a little run with these two. I really do like this Prairie a lot. This is probably one of my favorites that I've done. Oh yeah, there's a plane up there. I forgot about this. There's a little plane flying over Hatchet. Let that be a nice little touch. Back out of the engine facility. I can't wait to watch this back. I really want to see how the stream looked, or at least how YouTube's compressing it. Because I mean, again, on my end it looks fine, but you know, that's my end, so get rid of that. Looks pretty good. I'm really happy with this. Oh, I see Eric's here in Discord. I don't think you guys can hear him, but can you hear me, Eric? Okay, yeah. I don't think they can hear you, but because you're in your car, I'm just gonna keep that like how it is. Alright. No chat. Alright, so here we are coming out of the yard, out of the engine house lead. Just stop. Set ourselves up. That's enough of the bell before I lose my sanity. I think this switch is new to V3 as well. This switch here, I think I added in, just because I needed a way to run around the train here. So, should we do a coal run? Well, we wouldn't really be doing a coal run. Just be doing a little passenger run, I guess. Oh, I didn't even say. So this is where the new fuel depot is for the diesel engines. So the diesel engines actually get parked right here in this area. And this is where they're fueled up and kept and all that. And this is a little like tanker diesel fuel or something there. And there's hoses and all that. So this is where I decided to put the diesel depot stuff for the diesels. Because this is diesel era on Hatchet. So. Alright. Let's go ahead and get these doggies moving. I'm in love with these Mikados. They look so nice. I guess I haven't done some of these junctions yet. Set the radius on them. Alright, let's cut off our train. How many do we want to take? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll do 6-car train. Alright. We'll go up here. Wow, we've had 37. Says we've had 37 different viewers. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Oh. It's a decent amount of people. Oh. By the way, if it seems like I'm talking to myself, Eric is in Discord. I'm just, talking to him. Because I don't think they can't hear you in the stream. Well, no, because I don't have it's not picking up desktop audio. I have, huh? No, because, well, it's easier for me to do it's easier for me to mix the audio together when I have that disabled and I can just do things separately. Well, I can change it. I can add a audio thing so they can. Actually, let me do that. Hang on. Let's add audio input capture. Create new. Actually, hang on. No, let me do this. Add. What do I want? Window? No, not window capture. No, we'll just do audio input capture. Name it Discord. Okay. Device. Oh, that's just that. Okay, yeah. I want that. Yes. Add. Application audio. That's what I want. Okay. Discord. Add existing Discord. Okay. Alright, now it should be picking up Discord, which it's not picking me up. So, chat, if you're still watching, if you want to come in and assist me with this, you can. We'll get back to running trains as soon as I figure this out. Because Eric ran away, so. Yeah, that's fun. Just make sure it's getting that. Yep. Dealing with funny. Okay, well, that doesn't help me, but alright. See, I would hop into a public channel, but I don't trust any of you. I don't trust some of the people. Alright, guess for now we'll just keep driving our train. Alright, we gotta switch ourselves out. We gotta pick up our passengers first. Please don't. Yeah, I'm not. I feel like going into a public call would be the end of our YouTube channel. watch the trains come, watch the engines come across the crossing here. I am kind of grateful it's not picking up, oh, that looks a little too loud. I am kind of grateful that it is picking up, or not picking up Discord, like my voice in Discord. We'll see if it's actually picking up Discord or not, but I think our train may be too long. We'll see. Yeah, it's ever so slightly too long. That's fine. Alright, also these are the Hatchet Creek coaches that I made. They're not done yet, but I did completely retexture these. The wood texture is completely new from Brom. So I even did the doors and the roof. Well, the roof is from the original reskins I did, but well, that is weird. Why are those green? Huh. Anyways, picking up our passengers. Wow, 4 whole concurrent viewers. Wow, we are just breaking the bank. We're so popular. Alright. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I wanted that. Nope. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to see the engine. Ooh. Track speed for these engines, 15 miles an hour. Find a spot. Watch them go by. So it seems like this stream has been an overall success. I don't know if Nick, you're still there, but if it's still doing well, I'd consider it a pretty good success then. Nice, look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. I do want to add rolling sounds to these bogies too. I hate silent rolling sounds. And the default game ones are just kind of ick. So let's go to another good spot. Oh, this is a good spot through here. I like to get them on the curve. Turn the headlight on. beautiful. It's great. Go to a little. That's a nice one right there. Oh, computer is not too happy with that. Oh my god, I've almost been streaming for an hour. God, how's it almost been an hour? Jesus. Again, I don't even know if anyone's watching. Yeah, we've went down to 3 viewers, so it's probably what, you, Chad, you and Eric and me, because I think I'm watching it. Well, maybe not. I guess I'm not. Huh. Yeah. Hi, Eric. Yeah, I think it's Chad, you, and me, literally watching the stream. I think. I don't know who else is there, but. Oh, here comes our train. I mean, it looks great. I mean, on my stuff, it looks great. So we'll have to see what it looks like during playback later. Maybe playback? Okay. Eric will be here in a second. Shut that headlight off. Actually see our engines. That's nice.
Watch the tram car, please.
Oh my god. That's in the stream now, Eric.
Okay.
Oh my god, that audio is loud.
Now I'm on my computer, so.
Yeah, I just had to turn it down. But, well, I didn't have Eddie in here to test the Discord audio, so you were just like peaked at red solidly. So that'll be a nice little scare for everyone.
Well, when I check out the stream, my eardrums go when I don't hear anything. Yeah.
There, I just said it should be about the same level as me now. So I really love. It is so nice that it's not picking up. It's not picking up my audio, but it is picking up your audio out of Discord. So I'm really thankful for that. I was kind of scared. I thought it might pick up my audio, so you'd hear me like twice, but it does not seem to be the case.
Even before the new update, it was always good at not picking up your background noise from just your computer. It was actually just picking up what's on the audio.
Oh yeah, because it was picking up the desktop. But I'm doing a application audio thing instead of like just desktop audio, so it's just picking up Discord.
Yeah, that's what I said it too, because it's not worth it.
So
take it to Bluetooth.
But this seems to be running like fucking stellar. I mean, I don't know specifically because I haven't been able to look at the playback yet on YouTube, but I'm really happy with this. I might just do like Friday night stream or something. Or like if I'm off someday, I might just stream trains and chill out or something. Is there a way to like export OBS settings?
I don't know. I'll try to listen to your audio.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, your audio is fine. The stream was quality is fucking fine. It's perfect. It is so smooth. Nice and smooth. At least for your playback. I know you were curious about that.
Coming up on Sideling Hill Trestle. Speed restriction in place.
This is when I mute the stream so I don't have to hear myself. Yeah, you people get to suffer now. I don't.
I love these engines so much. I think the outside frame engine is probably my favorite. I think I like this almost more than the Northerns. Northerns is still my favorite though. Oh, we do get to test something out though. Actually. Because I actually have to use the restroom. So how do I do this? Guess I'm gonna do it like this. We're gonna set that to that. We're gonna mute Discord so you can no longer hear Eric. Gonna set that. Slowly bring that up. Here we go. Actually, I don't. Well, it might just leave it. We'll see. Alright. I'm gonna bring up this. Oh, yeah, it did save it. Nice. Alright. I will be right back. Alrighty, and I am back. Let me just fade that out. Pause that. Bring us back to this. Eric?
Mm-hmm.
There you are, okay. Wow, that went very smoothly. Alright. We are back. How did you like that I had the chat in the thing?
It did. That was very good.
Yeah, that was very. It's a neat little trick. That's actually a browser source, and I just copied the. I copied the URL that. I just copied the URL that OBS uses to put the YouTube chat in the thing, and then resized it. Worked really well. I thought about like making that visible all the time, but then I would have had to made the game smaller. I didn't want that. I figured there's no point. People can see the chat anyways on their own devices, so. I just figured why not? Wow, we had 52. We've had 52 different people look at the stream. I mean, we only have 3 concurrent viewers, but we've had 52 people in total look at the stream.
Wow, look at that. I'm a moderator now.
Yeah, I made you a moderator.
Fancy.
And I made you an upper tier moderator too. You're like a something moderator, I don't remember.
Coming up. I'm on the big come up.
Yeah. Yeah, on your
They
own channel.
If I get the big come up, they're gonna talk about me forever. Legacy built.
East Union.
Holy shit.
Oh, Chad, you mean like what have I changed since like V2? Oh, that's nice. The coronas of the lamps going through the things. Yeah. Yeah, I'll just pause it real quick. So East Union's changed a little bit. I went through like a whole spiel earlier, so I'll just give like a basic thing. This is now all parking spaces. where the meat industries and stuff were. My biggest, the thing that I love the most is Mahoning. Like, I think Eric can agree that this looks really nice from what it did.
Yeah.
So this is now part of the state park or state forest, and it's just like a little cabin town. And the state and the railroad work together to put in a actual station replica here, so that people from the campsites can access the railroad. Which looks
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I've got to fix that platform. Um,
Pennsylvania, it's fine.
yeah. Um, but yeah, Nesquehoning hasn't really changed. I don't think there's been a version yet with the road loadout, has there? I think this will be the first
No.
version with the road loadout.
Yeah.
So this is the road loadout with the stays. So, but yeah, I really like this. I think this looks nice. What else is different? Oh yeah, the diesel loadout where the diesel engines are kept, so that you get the little diesel pump there, and the storage tanks, and the unload tank area. And then I also rebuilt the coal facility, so it actually makes sense now how to get coal into the engines. Because that was one of my biggest gripes that people had before, was it didn't make any sense how the engines got coal into them. So there you go. There's how. So what else? Not much else. I mean, it's pretty much the same. Just the trees. The trees are different. We got 3D trees mixed with 2D trees. I got rid of all the houses here. Still working on this. Earlier, I did say I know it'll never happen, but if Trains Forge people see this, I would like them to want to make new steel trestles, please. Please. Nothing else has really changed out through here, but I don't think, did I change anything here? I don't think I did. I don't think I did. I think this is all how you had it, Eric. Unless these stop signs are different, but I don't think they are. I think you did those.
Hmm.
But I don't know. Oh yeah, the engine house here. This is new engine house. They built a bigger engine house. Um, the industry lead is now just like a storage / display track. And the freight house here is gone. That's about it. This is Hatchet V3.
Hello.
Jeez.
What's going on?
Austin is streaming.
Oh.
No, I just realized that I was muted that entire time I was explaining all that.
Good job.
Open.
I really am.
You
Oh my
win.
god, it's Cheese.
Hi.
Cheese, you are live on YouTube.
Oh.
Yeah, we're streaming right now.
Hi, YouTube.
It's been doing good. It's been doing very well.
Do we
Very
have
happy
anyone
with
in there?
this. Any what?
Is there people in there right now?
Yeah. Oh, Chad was in
Oh.
here. I don't know if yeah, Chad's in there. There's Nona is in there. Not sure who that is, but
Chuckles.
earlier
Uncle
Nick
Chunk-
earlier
Uncle
Nick B was
Chunkles.
in there. I don't know if he still is, but
Big drains.
just been streaming Hatchet B3.
That's my man. That's my man, Uncle Chunkles. He knows. He knows. He knows. He's still there. He knows. He knows.
I don't think he knows.
I think he knows.
He does not know.
We'll see. Types in chat and says, yep, that's me. See? Boom. There he is. Boom. Right there.
Yeah. See,
Boom.
I'm not looking there for not real.
Oh,
Boom.
facts and logic.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
just showing off V3 and then I'm also showing off the engines I was doing, newer engines. And the new coaches.
Very nice. Oh, that's a tall break. Is that so? Ooh, Potato Branch Road. I'm gonna explore this. This is fun. Oh, all there is poverty.
So you may not like narrow gauge. There's a lot of people that don't like narrow gauge. But there is, however, a lot of people that like Hatchet Creek narrow gauge. Silly 30-inch.
Yeah. Are there any 30-inch gauge lines still kicking as far
I
as
don't know.
preservation?
Maybe. It wasn't
There's
a
quite a
very.
few
It was
30
not. It wasn't a very common gauge at all. People usually either just did 2 foot or 36-inch, which is 3 foot. 30-inch is kind of the weird middle
In
ground, I
between.
guess. The reason why I chose 30-inch for Hatchet was because Brom had made new engines originally, and there was just.
Oh my
there's-
god, I can't stand it no more. Hello.
Oh, hello.
Hey, Brom, we're streaming.
We're streaming.
I can't actually see who's in Discord because Discord's in streaming mode, so I don't hear it when people join the call, so people just start talking.
Hello, people of YouTube. How you doing?
I will say it now, this is as far as I would like to call to get in terms of size.
Oh yeah, Eric's trying to keep us all down, huh? Big Eric.
It's also midnight.
Yeah.
I
Brom,
don't
how
think
much
we
have
need
you
that 50
seen?
people.
Saying what?
How much have you seen of the stream?
None.
Oh,
I've been
Wow.
working on stuff the whole night.
Yeah.
Big L.
Mhm. Yep,
Basically,
that's-
Brom,
that's
I've been-
cool.
Brom.
basically I've been showing off V3 and the new engines.
Ooh, shiny.
Well,
Let
not
me pull up
shiny,
YouTube
but
and watch what you're doing while I'm talking about what
Show,
you're doing.
you could just mute the
After you-
stream.
Yes,
Oh, there he is.
After you finish your run on Hatchet, you should run something else.
Oh, what, Camino?
I was gonna say Alligator Creeps for the
Oh.
little bit we have. Or Cheese's route. I
Is
didn't
the
know that.
chat broken?
No.
Very nice.
Why?
Oh, never mind. YouTube's just not loading. That's pleasant.
No, shut up, Chad.
Wait, if I uncouple from these coaches, are they gonna roll? No. Probably not.
Just set the handbrake.
Send me a handbrake.
You know what?
Yeah.
Fuck it. I think we're just gonna take the...
We'll do it live.
I think we're just
Those
gonna
things
take
are
the-
still looking really good.
Right? They look so nice.
Fucking we'll do it live.
I mean, they still got your scripting on them. With the dynamo and stuff. The only thing they don't have is the cylinder steam. Which I just removed those completely. I just removed everything for the cylinder steam.
Comes the subway up from the rainbow. Here comes the subway.
Jeez, I can't think that we're gonna get copyright strike.
Yeah, geez, you gotta watch that stuff.
That's how CW McCall comes out of the grave and sues us for.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not dealing with no zombies. I don't know about you. Not here, boss.
Zomboids.
Listen, I got a problem with zombies, and I'm not shy to say it anymore.
Eric likes his brain matter exactly where it is.
Yeah, in my head,
In his
where
feet.
all the dangerous thoughts are.
Cutie patootie.
Cookie Snookums.
No.
That's my pet name for Eric.
Which
I don't
script
like
did you
this.
take to do those, Austin?
I just took the scripting off I think it's the Americans. Is the scripting I took.
That's a good pick. That's a good pick.
Where is bro going?
Were you ever releasing those, or have you already done
Yeah, no, I am. I'm going to when I'm done with them.
Okay.
All I
Just
gotta
gotta
do is
ask
the
you.
texturing.
I
gotta-
burned myself out so bad doing the last ones, man.
I gotta do the numbers, but that's about it. Otherwise,
What
they're
is
pretty
blue?
much done.
Is Blood going to fix the track?
Blood is going to fix the track.
Good for him. Doing maintenance is like the #1 priority of this railroad because safety
Yeah,
is our
clearly.
#1 priority.
Wow.
Make sure to
What an
think about.
insert.
Anything else to say while we're live to the public?
On the 5% track condition with the Ranky Dink locomotor on the track that can't even support said locomotor. Safety.
There you go.
Safety
I'm
is
gonna
in
be
quotes.
back in a second.
Alright,
I'm gonna take a massive dump.
thanks, Braun.
Hello, MKT Pacific number 382. How are you?
Oh my god, it's the real.
Right in the caboose. Right on the caboose.
You don't like the way car that bobs?
No. Looks dumb.
You can stop the sway on that. It's in the script. It's in the config.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a set animation. It has nothing to do with like the train or anything. Like how trains rock and trains. It has nothing to do with that. Kind of silly. Kind of.
Gross.
Ugh. Smelly. Now it's just the three of us.
We could make it if we tried. Just the three of us. You, Austin, and I. Building castles in the sky.
I got bored. Sorry.
There you go. That's what we like to hear.
The silly. We're gonna drive the silly.
The silly mobile.
The wacky and peculiar machine. There it goes. Funny wreck engine.
Oh, you must be driving the. Is it 8?
Yup.
Yeah.
Silly.
See,
wreck.
I know things.
See, he knows
Alright,
common knowledge about the Hatchet Creek.
Alright.
Unlike certain people.
I didn't know we just gave out awards for just being silly. I didn't know that.
Yeah, you wouldn't get any.
Right. So I'm serious. Never silly.
That's your problem, Eric.
Yeah.
Never
I
around
think
anymore.
Eric's problem is he's too silly.
Failure.
Sometimes I am too silly, and that's honestly to my detriment. But hey, man, silly is as silly does. I like to say.
I
Pops
do.
told me.
Sounds like I poo.
You like it?
Getting
You
married.
get it? You get it, dude. That's fine. That's
Getting
good. That's
married,
good.
you can say that.
Also, after whatever we are done streaming, I believe season 2 of Smiley Friends is out.
Ooh.
So
Eric's
we
just
may-
gonna
we may have to
openly
watch
admit
that.
that we're pirating.
hey, I didn't say that. I never said that. You said that. I said we were gonna watch it.
We
the cat out of
totally
the
are
bag,
not
Austin.
doing. We are going to redact everything that just happened.
I am going. Hold on. Before we get in trouble, I am going to purchase legally the television show Smiling Friends
I don't
to
think
watch
we're
with
gonna-
friends.
Where's the bobber caboose?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
pirate-
go. I went
police-
to Happy Hollow, and you were
Police-
there.
The police can't get me.
Where is?
What are they gonna do? Come through the internet?
They're gonna reach their big strong hands through the.
Whoa.
There it is. Right there.
Mhm.
All right. That and that.
What the fuck is this?
Oh, the language with
Oh.
this one.
Paintsville.
The language
I
with
like
this.
Wow, I'm glad I
Stupid
set the
Bill.
stream to not be kid friendly.
Why would you ever? I've
Ooh,
literally
I
never
forgot I
set our
don't like the
videos to
whistle
be
on
kid
this.
friendly. I've never
Yeah,
set
the
a single one of our
TSB
videos to
TSB
be
is a
kid.
serious, non-kid friendly organization.
Yeah, we like to say the fuck word. Ooh, what is this?
Hey guys,
Eat on
Balls.
that, Susan.
eat my dick, Susan.
Yeah, that. Thanks. Yeah. Okay.
Oh hey, we're streaming, by the
Yeah,
way.
live on YouTube. Don't go too crazy. with it.
Yeah, I just before you even say anything.
Oh no.
There. I'm sorry, I muted
Yeah.
him. Not server muted him, just muted him for me.
That's cold, Austin.
No, it's
That
not.
is
I'm
cold.
live in the Big Brother house.
You hear
That is a
this?
reference like maybe 7 people are gonna understand. What? Like, I know exactly what you're talking about. I know
I do
exactly.
too.
But like, I feel like there's
League
5 people out of like the 50 people that watch. One person is like, "Oh, I get that. That's funny."
You're now
meta.
live in the
Me.
Big Brother
That's
house.
meta, guys.
Please do not swear.
I'm gonna say it.
I hate this.
They're
Like,
British. So they be
I'm
saying-
sorry, and I know
they be
Brahma's
saying-
gonna hear this. I hate this whistle. I actually hate this whistle.
Wow, really? That's a low blow. Kind of controversial, man. Yeah. Yeah.
Just two of us. Building castles in the sky. Just the two of us.
8 pulling a train, even though it never pulled trains.
Who was it? Oh, it's Brom.
Yeah,
Oh,
see,
hi,
I
Brom.
told you, Brom, controversial.
Wait, what?
I hate the whistle too. Have a good day.
Wow, a man of integrity.
I liked it in the time. The longer I've listened to it, the more I hate it.
It just doesn't fit the engine at all.
I'm glad we have a man of integrity like Mr. Brom Bromingham.
I
Well,
just
sir.
thought I would drive Brom's favorite engine.
I do love that mallet
I
though.
thought you
It
were
is
just driving me up a
swish.
fucking wall. Oh,
I'm driving the weathered
That was
version
mean.
too.
I can see.
No, you
I need to
can't.
up
You're
my
blind.
weathering on traditional stuff though.
Bro lost all vision.
Dude, I tell you, I'd love to
Everything you
PBR
know.
them things, but I can't. Dirt,
Gimp.
soot, and then mystery black, and that's your three.
Hey, Brom.
Black.
Mm-hmm.
Hatchet Creek Northern.
What about it?
Do it.
I know. I need to.
What about
Oh,
Hatchet
look at
Creek
that little
Big
sucker
Black?
with its tiny little funny wheels go burr. I turned your audio up for me.
Hatchet Creek Logging Railroad.
You know what you could use? Disconnects.
Disconnects.
A disconnect from society.
Logging disconnects.
Oh, like camps?
Camps? No, like disconnect cars.
Oh, I don't know what that. I don't know
No,
what
Austin,
that
we
is.
cannot send them to the camps.
Shut up.
Hold on.
Jeez.
Cheese.
Jeez.
What?
We're fucking live.
Yeah, we can't say that.
You can't
Wait.
say that.
Okay, what
That's how
exactly
Kanye
did
got
I
canceled,
do that
bro.
was so wrong.
That's how
I said
you're
we
being
can't
banned
send
from the
them
Mickey
to
Mouse Club for inappropriate behavior.
What did I say? Huh?
The
Who even
camps.
said it was about those camps?
No, this is not 3 foot. This
You-
is 30-inch.
You have made
Uh,
this about
If you
the
check your
camps.
DM, Austin, here's a disconnect.
Look at her go.
Got any friends here.
And here's a separate one. They're literally just like the holster, but separate. The only thing keeping them together is the logs.
Ooh.
I'm gonna leave after this. Caleb, I'm standing by my point. Disconnects are the most stupid and unsafe thing to use in a logging railroad.
Boo-hoo, cry. I love them.
Well
Thank
done.
God he's
Who
gone.
kicked him? Okay. Okay.
Listen,
Gentlemen
who
referee, he's
cares
gone.
about the safety of a crew?
This is
Oh.
Wow.
Okay.
Bada bum bum bum. Wow.
Wham, boom, 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 boom.
That's a nice shot. I always like this bridge.
Malarkey.
I'm with-
Eric,
I'm-
Eric,
I'm
you
with-
ever
I'm
be
Hold up. I'm with the curse and all, but like, damn, can we kind of like cut it back just like a tiny bit? Jesus.
Eric, you big with the malarkey?
No, not at the moment.
Dude, not after what I saw my man Malarkey go through in France. Okay, I seen that. That man went
You
through
ain't
hell.
seen nothing.
Ranch?
Malarkey went through hell.
France?
Right?
I'm with Brom.
Francois?
I'm with Brant. I'm with Brom. France?
I'm with
Cheese gets
Bran.
it. You don't get it. You don't get it. Cheese gets it. He gets it.
I was there, so I know.
I was there. I was at the bulge. Wait.
Ah, yeah, the horse.
I was in the back.
Yay!
I was best. I am best.
And then Eric came back.
And And then
He went to France and he did not learn how to
Yes,
cook good food.
and the thing was,
Oh, I'm just kind of driving
He
this.
came back.
Came
I'm
back.
just at the. I mean, they're the hill here. Cheese.
I'm sorry.
The hill here does. The whole reason why 8 existed is because of this hill here. Which, if I go like that, you can see maxes out at like 4.46%. Which I think it's actually steeper than that. Something like that. I don't know, but that's right. Why 8 existed on the line as a back end engine. Unfortunately, it ran down the hill and fucking died.
Personally, I think it'd have a hard time pushing me up that hill.
I think anything would.
Yeah, Brom.
Needs a little
Lay
more
off the
power.
lay off the
How
pickle
do I
juice,
say?
tubby.
Stature.
break my
I
damn
thought
spine.
you
trying to move
insult
Brom.
pickle.
I remember last time someone tried to move Braun, they had to take out an insurance policy.
No, this was not a real railroad.
Got paid out
Although
too,
with the
but
amount of lore
sadly, they
and
could
stuff
never
I've
use
written
it.
for it, it could.
It's not. It's all fake. We lied to you. We lied to you. It's not
Literally,
real. We're
literally,
lying to
I
you.
could.
We're
I
literally
feel.
lying
I
to you.
feel like I have enough lore on Hatchet Creek at this point that I could convince someone that didn't know anything about the region that it was a real line. Like, I think I could convince someone.
Gory and defeated much.
Yeah, honestly, I think I could convince people that this was a real railroad.
I don't think they even have to be like brain dead
Oh,
or
shit,
anything. I think you could just genuinely do it.
Yeah,
I mean, any reasonable person would be like, why would you lie about this?
right.
Like if you go up to someone who knows nothing about like, because this is near EBT, so if you don't know anything about EBT and you're like, oh, let me tell you about this.
Oh,
Let me tell you
let
something.
You
me.
think
Let
Hatchet
me
Creek
holler
is
at
cool?
you. You think EBT? Let me holler at you about this 30-inch. Let me talk to you about that. Don't go over there.
30-foot
If it says
gauge
talk
is
to
for
you, do
modern
not go over there.
normies.
He does not want to talk to you.
30-inch is where it's at.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's why the mic, the 36-inch mic don't exist no more. We don't. We got rid of that.
Oh,
Well, it
So
don't exist
is
because.
30-inch to boomers what 36 is to millennial?
No, hang on. I want to go back for a second. The reason why 36-inch mic doesn't exist anymore is because Eric said it was dumb and not needed, which I eventually agreed with.
kind of cold, Eric.
It is cold, all right, but let me explain it, all right. So there is the EBT branch of Hatchet, where the interchange with Hatchet Creek. That is a separate thing that Austin has been doing as well, which is also very cool. But he had a Hatchet Creek owned EBT style mic, and I just was curious as to why they would have one if this is the EBT branch, and they're never supposed to be physically connected. They're separate by a gauge, so there's no dual gauge with it. We could do dual gauge. I would be like, cool, yes, but yeah, but it's a whole locomotive, not boxcars. That's why it won't work. So
You know, Austin,
that's all. I didn't say the
I have
engine
an
was bad.
idea. Le Austin,
What? Sorry, I was replying.
I
to a
have an
message.
idea.
What?
So, 36-inch Mallet, right? Put outside frame on it, shrink the wheelbase to 30. How's that?
Oh,
Oversized Mallet.
man.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm acting on
shucks.
wise.
Oh,
Outside frame for the win. Bunny
Brom.
counterweight, go burr.
Brom.
What?
The
Do it.
The sloppy.
Yeah. Yeah.
I give you the. Never mind. I'm gonna end up.
No, stop right there, stop right there. Don't go any further.
Big Daddy, you two ain't gonna enjoy the conversation.
You're towing it.
What did we learn today, gang?
You've got 2 piggies over the line.
Grins.
This little piggy crossed
Bucket
the
of wet
line.
slop grins.
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 Hang on. Is that still on the site?
I don't know, is it? I haven't
Sure
changed
is.
it. So
Sure is. It sure
I
is.
haven't bothered to change it yet, so. Bucket
It's
of wet
hilarious.
slop
I like
Never
how we
grins.
think of
change
the
it.
silliest thing when it's not. We think of the silliest thing when it's not like April 1st.
Bucket of wet
A
slop
long
grins.
time ago.
Like a couple weeks ago.
Wait, who
it
is
was on a
who was it? You or Brom that says bucket of wet slop grins? Like says it in a way it's right.
Grins.
It was Brahms. Green.
Grins.
Bucket
I
of
thought
wet
that's
slop.
a Brom quote.
No, it's from a YouTube short or something like that. But the way
Yeah.
Brom says it makes me laugh every time.
Bucket of wet slop. Grins.
Oh no, some people have pointed it out, and that's why I'm like, okay, I'm not going.
I think
It's
funny.
not my job. It's
What?
not my job to let people know that there's silly going on.
It took a surprising long amount of
Alright.
time for people to notice it.
I'm
It took like a
having
week and a
having
half.
people ask about the fleet of Hatchet, so I'm gonna.
There's a lot.
Oh,
Stay tuned.
lore dump incoming. Everyone take
No,
shelter.
it's not.
Take-
I'm not lore dumping. I'm just simply going to
Mm-mm.
put the
No,
engines
no.
down. I
Big
know.
smokus incoming.
Austin is
Consumed.
no longer. Austin is not what he was with Hatchet. I will say.
I'm still ducking and covering though,
I'm
like
not.
the teacher
I'm
told me
standing
to
in the
do.
line of fire.
Ooh,
I got an
look
RPG
at
on
that
my
I'm
track.
shoulder.
I'm measuring the explosion with my thumb to gauge the radiation.
What about
yeah,
Brom?
and I got an RPG on my shoulder.
Look at that succulent, dirty track. Makes
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't
me
he's
like
saying-
hot.
this.
So this is the northern, this was the final. These were the final engines that I got. These were the last engines. ordered.
Also, funny note: the only Benil engines to ever have anything other than spoked wheels.
Funny box pock. Or actually, they kind of don't really look like box pock. They look like Baldwin disc almost.
No, it's box spot.
Is it? I'm dumb.
Yeah, Baldwin disc has
Oh,
ribbing.
stop that. All right, so actually, let's go in order of operations here.
Let's go, girls.
So the first engines were, where are they? That's that. Where's the American? There it is.
I really do hate that the train's preview thing is so tiny you can never see the full name of crap you're looking for.
So these were the original engines of Hatchet Creek. There were the 10-wheelers and the Americans, which these were the first engines to be on the line. And those ran out about the early 1900s, I think. I think the last of these were around in 1910. But they did keep 2 of the Americans that survived today. Then after those, we had number 8, of course. Number 8 existed. Well, actually, number 8 existed when those existed, roughly, kind of.
I ate the 8.
And then we've got the inside frame. So these existed at the same time. The Mikados. These were the bread and butter, so to speak, of the line for quite a few number of years, along with number 8. And you'd usually have two mics on the head end, and you'd have number 8 on the rear of the train going up to East Union. So they pretty much always exclusively double-headed around that era. Then you've got the Prairie, which was the precursor, much like the actual EBT. Again, another EBT ripoff. The Prairie was a precursor to the Mikados, as kind of like a proof of concept of the engine, I guess. Which they did keep the Prairie around a lot longer than than EBT kept theirs around, because they replaced a lot of the Americans' duties with this thing. So this thing started handling all the mixed freight and passenger trains. And then finally, we end up with the big guns, which are the Northerns, which are these bad boys. And these bad boys used to be able to haul, like, what, 30 car trains unassisted? Something like that I've written down. I don't remember. But
It was
these-
around 30 or 32, I think.
yeah, these things were monstrosities.
The only 30-inch Northerns ever built.
The largest 30-inch gauge engines ever built in for the U.S. market.
Yeah.
So, and then you've got what is it?
They look a lot better inside frame.
You've got what is it 9? Yeah, 9. You've got 9, which is the yard/shop engine at Hatchet. So this is the engine that works the interchange. And then you've got
I really want to make a 30-inch Burke now.
got the funny. Where is it? Is it 11? Yeah,
EBT.
there we go. Eastern Logging and Lumber Company. 11.
Well, Hatchet didn't have it. The lumber company did.
Yeah, but you named it under Hatchet.
Yeah, but you know, it's simplicity.
But I
behind
did
it.
also
Keeps it
make a.
on one place.
I also did make a funny reskin of Funny Shay, which I don't know how many people are gonna get this besides maybe a few other people.
I just noticed the wall sticks through the roof of that roundhouse.
Due to your
Where?
silly Shay.
Where? What, here? Where?
That's a funny looking little dude eyeline. Look at the roof on that thing. Walls sticking through it.
Where?
Right
Also
there.
the inverse face. I love inverse face.
You know the easiest way to get me to make something for you? Show me when something's wrong.
Yeah.
Uh,
I really like this roundhouse. The retexture anyways looks pretty good. But yep, I did funny little engine. Actually, what whistle is on this? I don't think I changed the whistle. I have no
Yeah, the
idea.
whistle changed you.
I have no idea what that whistle is. Oh, I just realized I've been completely ignoring Fleet of Ocean's questions. Um. Yeah, 8 was a dedicated banker. Passenger service. I think passenger service lasted until like probably the mid to late 40s. And then after that they just went straight freight. The 484s they got the 484s because of traffic demand and the fact that the Mikados just kind of weren't really cutting it anymore for what they needed. That's kind of it. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, this is the funny thing that I got rid of. I still have it, but I got rid of this. Funny Hatchet Creek branch Mikado. That time that I decided that Hatchet Creek was just gonna start invading the actual EBT. Yeah. So the whole idea
Came
between
up,
the
he
whole
came up with a. Oh,
yeah, the whole idea
sorry.
the whole idea behind 20 was that the EBT got tired of running the Hatchet Creek branch towards the end. So they were gonna start making the Hatchet Creek Railroad pay like some exorbitant amount of money to switch out the interchange or the transfer and everything. And instead of doing that, the Hatchet Creek just went, no, F you, and they just bought their own Mikado from Baldwin. So that's the idea behind 20, but then I decided to scrap the idea of 20. But I'll exit this, save, overwrite. Oh man. Let's see. What else? Oh, Eric, I know you want me to drive something else, but I really want to show people this.
I don't give a shit.
I want to show them
I
my
can't
2-foot.
control the. I can't control.
I
what you
know.
do.
I really want people to show. I really want to show people my 2-foot route because I don't talk about it a whole lot like I used to. Gotta wait for it to load. I forget what I called it. The Ramsey Town and something. Ramsey Town and Knoxdale. Anyways, it's named after for the area where I grew up. Drive. So it's got pretty much all SR and RL engines on it. I've been doing texture work to some of them. I'm still not done with them. Probably will never finish them. But these also have, well, they don't have the scripting, but they do have the smoke textures and stuff from Braum. The light Corona's not changed, but there's that. If I can bring out one of the prairies. No game, that's not what I want. I want this track here, yes. These, unfortunately, I probably can't release because A, the model, B, they use a Steve Laro sound and a Steve Laro texture for the cat. But they don't look too bad for their age, I don't think. Excuse me. Tender I still have to do. Still bits and pieces, but yeah, just old model. But this route's a work in progress too. I like this little. Oh yeah, Braum, I used your funny signs on this route.
Oh,
Funny. Look
Braum
out.
content actually being used.
I
Funny.
got- This is similar to Hatchet in that it's got a transfer, but instead of going to another narrow gauge line, this is 2-foot that goes to standard gauge. So
I gotta tell you, Austin, I have an opportunity to cook. So that little grade of yours is pretty much the Sherman Hill of the East, but tiny.
yeah,
So 30-inch Challenger or big boy question mark, pretty
no,
please.
wrong. Maybe
What
Challenger.
about
I'll take. I'm not a fan of the big boy. Kill me.
so
I don't like the
challenge?
big boy. Yeah, Challenger.
I
can
don't either.
maybe deal with.
Also, what about a 5-truck 4-cylinder Climax?
A 5-truck 4-cylinder. That's too big. That's too
No,
much.
no. I have image. Let me show. I could do it.
There's more Braum content.
There's the Climax.
There you go, Braum. Also 18-inch gauge stuff.
Hatchet Chesapeake. Now that'd be neat. That'd be a little bigger than the Challenger, though, so debatable.
Silly 2-foot line. It's literally just one little loop is all it is.
Well,
Six-
technically,
6 track base.
a 42-inch Yellowstone exists. Hold on, let me go find it.
42-inch.
It's around 42 inches. It's meter gauge.
Brom hijacking my stream.
Oh, I'm sorry. I guess I'll shut up now.
Yeah,
Yep.
good. Thank God. Eric, we're free. Austin, we're free.
It's the Central
It's
do Brazil.
Free.
War is over.
Yeah.
The war is never over. The war on the inside keeps going on.
So, all of the people in here can attest to the fact that I kind of had a very hot thing for this engine for a long time.
Hey Brom, instead of all that, why don't you just build Hatchet Creek Northern?
I will be doing that, but these will also be doing someday. It's built by Heinkel, which is a German company.
Also, I'd like to point out that nobody in the stream can actually see what you're talking about. Brom is posting things in the Discord.
Hey, but if you want to see it, come
yeah,
join
if you
our
want to,
Discord
if you want to look
server.
at it, come join our Discord. Shameless plug.
Put it in, Brom, put it
It's
in
in,
real trains. Put it in
You
real
can
trains.
access
Yeah.
the Discord through the
Where is-
information at the bottom of the
Where's
stream. You can
Camino?
also
Eric,
find
you're
us on
so good at
Facebook and
promoting
Instagram.
things. You should
Sorry.
stop.
We literally just had a guy join. Let's see, where is Real Train? There it is.
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I not gonna? I'm sorry. I forgot. I forgot the stream's not
Brom,
about
what is
the
this
whole site
drawing
or
you sent me
anything.
in
Right.
DMs? That looks. What?
That's the 5-truck
That
4-cylinder
Oh,
climax.
yeah, I've seen that the central thingy that you've sent, bro.
Yeah.
You sent that to me before. That thing's cool. I would want one of those. I would like one. Now that would be cool in Hatchet.
Yeah.
No, man.
It's big. It's unnecessary.
No,
it's
if you don't, if I don't
it's
get
just
my
cool.
Northerns, then you don't get that.
They
I didn't say
also
Rob had
had
to do it. I was just saying it's a neat idea. I don't
they
want him to do it.
also had meter gauge Berks.
If you if you click on you go to the show more at the bottom of there, you click, it should say Discord. You click that, and then the invite link should be up right there in the information and all the description of the stream.
But
Wait,
here's
LA,
the kicker.
are you on the Discord?
Oh,
I'm just being stupid.
So here we go. So not only did they have 266, not only did they have Yellowstones, not only did they have narrow gauge Berks, they also had Texas types, as you can see here.
Oh,
So there is a meter gauge 210-4 built by Alco and Baldwin.
see, I could do a Texas type on Hatchet instead of a Northern, but the thing probably wouldn't fit around most of the curves.
Yes.
Even the Northerns are kind of stretching it in a few places.
Technically, yeah, you could get away with the 8. You just need smaller drivers and
Well, I think we decided
the
that they
10.
would actually have smaller drivers than what's depicted currently in game.
Oh yeah, the current's way too big for the trackage.
Yeah.
We'd also need a blind driver in the middle, probably somewhere.
Yeah, probably the second driver, the third. Probably the third, actually. Well, I don't know if you'd want the driving axle to be the blind axle.
Nah, usually you have the driver that's not blind. They also painted the things very weirdly
I'll be right back.
in the future. Like as an example, here's a Central Pacific. As you can see, the paint is very weird.
I'm cold. I need to closing my window.
That's a 3-cylinder, by the way, too.
Actually, you know what? While this loads, I'm gonna go get a drink. Because I'm thirsty boy. So, while that happens, I'm gonna put this on.
Here is a
Alright,
410 2.
I'm gonna mute Discord for a second. Swap over to this. And bring this up. Alright, guys, I will be right back. I am gonna go get a drink. Alright, we are back, I think. I did jump into a different call just because they were having conversations and I didn't kind of feel like talking over them. But I just wanted to drive something on Eric's route here, Camino Railroad. This is an engine that I did for him not too long ago. Oh, speak of the devil and he shall appear.
Come join you for it.
Yeah, they were having conversations and I just was like,
So it's fair. It's all good. It's all good.
But I was just showing off some of the Thomas B. Welch.
I'm currently writing the lore.
Nice.
So I will tell you one thing that I think we are gonna that will change on it.
Okay.
So I found that there were 2 saved. One got scrapped, and it was 3714. So I think I'm gonna retcon that into this.
Okay.
And
that's not
it.
a hard
we can keep
change.
We can keep the number if you like. I was gonna change it to 14 if you want, but it doesn't really matter. We can literally say that it's changed the number.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's where I got the lore from. So I'm working on it now. I think it's just gonna be private owner, and then just
right.
Keep it shrimple.
Thomas B. Welch.
But I did come up with a really cool. I got 2000s backstory setup since that got retired, and yeah, I got a nice little thing going.
I just really like this engine. This turned out so nice.
It's fucking great. I really do enjoy it.
I think the P2 was the move. Or whatever this is, the P4. Yeah, P4.
Yeah, P4 was good.
Because it's like a light to
Was
heavy.
strong
It's like a
choice.
light to heavy Pacific.
So I had to come up. So when I was writing stuff, I realized I was like I have to come up with a reason for why they would buy this. So I just said that 2000 was wrecked and was just too expensive to repair.
Yeah. Which isn't
It wasn't even like
wrong.
so.
It would be.
And plus, I also was think I also am mentioning the fact that it's the one from Atlantic Central, the one that was turned they had on the that 2000 was the one that they had on running the Southern at one
Yeah.
time. It's that engine. So I'm just gonna say that maybe the work being outside in the pouring rain wasn't necessarily the greatest craftsmanship of steel you've ever seen.
Right.
So I think I'll just roll with that and say that eventually all that came into play so late, and it was So yeah, love the P4, and I love the fact that we got the name. Love the Welch,
Yeah.
the Squelch.
The big B.
I like to think like I said, I like to think the local Royal fans call it the Welch.
The Welch. They're
The
rolling out the
Welch.
Welch today. They're taking the Welch to Zuko.
Yeah, the Welch is gonna be on Zuki coming. Nah, I've seen the Welch way too much. Too much Welch.
Nah, you know what I actually want to drive? I haven't driven it a lot as of late. Where is it? There it is. My love. My beauty. Probably my favorite reskin I've ever made. It just goes so hard.
It do. I just need the conches.
Well, I gotta finish them.
I know.
I think two of them looks pretty cool. I also have to do,
Yeah.
where do we get them from? Metrolink, that's it. They're from Metrolink. So I gotta do that means I gotta do Metrolink. So I can do patched ones.
Hell yeah, though.
But I love the side of the
Oh.
cab. That just looks so good.
Because that's what I'm waiting for is when like we get to like the original ones and you get the patched, because then I can do like the actual test trains with the marked cars. That's gonna look so cool. The patched Metro Link with the marked coaches. That goes crazy. Like that is an insane that is an insane commuter set right there. Like the people of New Jersey would just fall to the ground.
Where's the
NJT ain't got nothing on that.
Where's my F unit? Oh,
Should
there
be
it
right
is.
there.
I really want to finish this because I think this is turning out pretty baller.
I would like you to do if you ever get to it, I would like to see your take on like an original like freight and passenger scheme on an F unit.
What, like original Camino?
Yeah, like
Like
as delivered.
Yeah, early diesel era Camino.
Because I've been thinking, I'm like those are the first ones we ever got, so that would be
Right.
the scheme for everything else. And as we discussed, I have nothing from like the 50s, 60s, 70s.
Right.
So it's an open door.
I love the nose on these so much. I can't get over it.
It's cool. I do like that. Stripes.
I just
Stripes
realized
are
the
great.
nose is the wrong way around. The bump map or whatever.
That's fine.
Can you
The
tell what
feature.
engine I took it off of? Funny Toyota Central.
Feature.
God, these things are so hot though. Modern Camino passenger. Modern power on Camino. Never thought I would get you to like these.
Wow.
And here I am pulling out these bangers.
I never was opposed to the modern. It was more when I was pushed on like the electrification stuff.
I like the cat eye that they have off the headlight. I think something too that I like about this paint is it makes them look short. Like they
Yeah.
don't look as tall, and I think it's because of the how the lining flows up around the headlight.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why they just don't look as tall as they normally do to me.
And they fit really well with the Mark cars. That's one thing I was looking at. They're not like they're not too tall. You know what I
Right?
mean?
Yeah, they line up pretty nice.
They
with
just
the Mark
blend in. I'm like,
cars.
nice.
Do I have them?
You should.
Yeah, right here. Yeah. I gotta work on the coloring. That's my thing I can't seem to get right is the coloring. It bothers me. Because these are basically painted aluminum.
Yeah.
So they're gonna look different than the engine, which is just paint.
Well, that's fine. As long as it's the same code, I mean, not much you can do.
Right. I think
Try
I
to
did.
get it to match.
Yeah, I did the cab. So, we'll see. Still work in progress, but at least I got the line to match between the engine of the cars.
Yeah, that's the big hurdle.
What else? I don't know. The hot. The sexy.
The U-boat.
I love this thing so much. Love it so,
Yeah, it came
so
out
much.
good.
I wish you would have kept one.
Radio clip, man.
What if you had one of these as a display engine in like one of the towns? Like you just kept one and put it on display.
I mean, it's not a bad idea. The one thing I got to do on that then is just make them train cars. Like I got to do that
Yeah.
on 2000 now. And that's what's I'm like.
Could weather it up a little bit.
Maybe not with that shiny ass bump map on it though. I might have to mess with the bump map on it and get it so it's not so sheeny.
Scary.
Oh, dude. We don't talk about that. Don't talk about the SD50. The failure of an engine and a failure of a project. Isn't that fitting? The silly.
The silly. No, this is the silly. This is the goofy.
I love that thing. You have no clue how much I love that thing.
Oh, Mister, I hate it so much.
I love it because it just sits. I put it in one spot specifically in the coach repair shop at Camino, and I leave it in the shed. And it just sits there ominously.
Oh yeah, the Clipper car that I messed up royally.
Clipper trains that we're gonna have to. The Clipper scheme. Oh,
So what I decided I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do like the base paint, and then like any kind of emblem or anything like that, I'm just gonna add a mesh to it. Like any kind of logo or herald or anything, I'm just gonna add a mesh to it because this mapping is so bad. I can't add anything to it.
yeah, yeah, that's fair. Is everything fenced in?
Mmm. Crunchy.
Mmm. Shrimple.
Oh, I forgot you didn't have AS 16 ASS 16s or whatever they were, the 6 cylinders or the 6 axles. You had the 4 axles.
I have a 6-axle variant, but I don't use it because it's bad. I don't like it. Technically, yes, there is a 6-axle variant, the 616. Los Cafe.
Oh, nice windows.
Listen. Oh, that's the old one.
The icky.
Hell yeah.
I still wish you had the blank of this so I could put it into the modern commuter silver bullet scheme. I think that would go
Hell
pretty
yeah.
fire.
Well, like I said, I'm
like-
down. These get downgraded to Clippers, so
Like that, but like in this paint. That'd go crazy.
I still have. Well, I do have the blank for that model. By the way, I've always had the blank for that.
Well, then you didn't send it to me.
But no, I wanted the Jeep. I wanted the 40s to go into the Clipper scheme. They go down to that. Then the F-59s take over.
Well, the Clipper scheme is basically the same.
Yeah.
The Clipper scheme is what's on the F units, pretty much. This is pretty much the Clipper scheme, where instead of like the swoosh up and everything to meet the bi-levels, it just stays a straight line.
Right.
Failure.
Shut up, game. So, like, you want me to make one of these, right? That's what you're basically telling me.
Yeah, that's all. Well, that or you
So
could come up with
old.
something better.
So
Yeah, I know.
old.
I know. But that's what I mean. If you want to come up with something like that, that's cool.
Bro got that Pensy inspiration.
Literally. Inspiration. This is literally what it is.
Pensy rip.
It's exactly what it is. I just clone stamped out where it said Pennsylvania, typed Camino over top.
Well, you know I can do striping. You remember the one iteration of the F-59 I did.
That's what I mean. So I think you'll do. That's why I said if you want to do them, knock yourself out.
What if I want to knock you out?
Because we're brawling.
Alright.
We're getting busy.
Well, methinks this is about
Well.
time to call it. I've been streaming for 2 hours and 24 minutes. This was just supposed to be a test stream. God.
Jeez Louise, Batman.
Oh my god. So, let me just swap over to this. Well, before I do that, Eric, do you want to say goodbye to the people?
No, I'm just
No. Okay. Well, then I'm gonna...
Goodbye, everyone. We will hopefully. Actually, hold on. I can actually say something here. I know no one's probably gonna watch this back, but I will say this now. I do want to do a release at some point soon. So hopefully in the near future we'll have something out.
Yeah, you heard it here, people.
We're working.
Gonna be doing
Trying to put something out.
release
so
soon. Yeah, watch
even
this
if there's no
space.
even if there's no routes, there will be reskins and stuff like that, and that's really all I kind of want out right now. We're all working on something, so
Word.
yeah,
All right.
that's it. Goodbye, peoples.
Well, I'm gonna swap over to the thing first.
I
All right.
know.
Well,
So,
that's Eric saying goodbye. All right, let me swap over to the. Hang on, let me do this, and then I got to do this and this. All right. Well, I know that was kind of a hard transition into the music, but you really set that up right. Anyways, I want to thank you all for tuning into this test stream. We did a lot. We had a good time, I think. We 2-hour, 25-minute stream. So I just want to thank everybody in the stream for tuning in, conversating. It was actually, I had a really good time doing this. Hopefully we'll do another one. So again, thanks all for joining, and we will see you guys next time.